Hi, I'm Katie Ziskind. I own Wisdom Within Counseling. We have locations in Connecticut and Florida. You can book your free phone consultation to get started at wisdomwithinct.com. That's wisdomwithinct.com. Now, in this video, we're going to talk a little bit about sex and intimacy. So this video is for couples, if you're married, if you've had a drop or decrease in intimacy. So intimacy can be anything from holding hands, making out, rubbing each other's backs, a foot massage, making prolonged eye contact with a kind of playful smile, to the physical act of intercourse. So there's quite a spectrum when we look at intimacy and sex life. A big factor in sex life is a difference between libido, so a high and low libido. So you might be, wanting to have sex multiple times a day or more than your partner. And your partner may have a low libido where they just need sex maybe once a week or even less. And so you may have different love languages. Someone with a high libido often has a love language need for touch and healthy touch, and really feels loved when they are touched. And someone with a low libido may have a different type of need. They may need positive affirmations or like gifts of service to feel loved. So their love need is not touch, maybe primarily. So when people have different libidos or, a high sex drive and a low sex drive, this can create intimacy challenges. One person might start to feel like, every time their partner touches them, they just want to have sex. Or the type of touch their partner is using is maybe too rough, or high intensity. So working with a therapist can help figure out where these challenges lie. Another thing that couples struggle with is a little bit on what we just talked about is pressure of touch. So maybe you're a person that really wants to just feel a long hug, have your partner hold your hand, kind of have these more sensual, non-sexual oriented touches. Whereas maybe your partner just smacks your butt or, grabs your body and you start to feel a bit overwhelmed, like you have to perform for them or you have to please them, or you might even feel like there begins to be an agenda, a sexual agenda, and you might have sexual anxiety. So working with a therapist can be a great thing because you can start to talk about the type of touch that feels good for you. What areas of your body you like touched. Some people don't like certain areas touched. Maybe there was trauma around that area. And you can start to talk about the pressure of touch you like, different smells. So we can talk about coconut oil and that being a scent, the use of lubricants and sex toys, vibrators, all different types of things, because oftentimes couples are just looking to build a new intimate experience together and it doesn't feel safe. So when couples stop having sex, there's usually external stressors, like maybe there are financial issues, or there's, house issues or in-law issues or childcare and parenting issues. So there's some stressors occurring, or there's also just this lack of practice. So the less we have sex, the less we start to feel it's normal. So if you're having sex, once a week, that's going to start to become your new normal, or even once a month or once a year. So in order to make something feel more natural, we have to do it more. So if you're looking to bring your sex life, back into full swing and make it a priority again, and when I say sex life, I mean intimacy, just healthy touch in general, this romantic, sensual side, we want to schedule time in for it. So you might need to leave work an hour early. You might need to set your alarm 1 hour early in the morning. You might need to kind of, in a way, get yourself motivated and in a sexual mode to start bringing this part of your relationship back to the forefront. If you're just kind of, watching things on TV that are, maybe let's say more traditional and not as sexual, that's going to kind of put you in that more traditional mindset. So we kind of want to bring about these sexy, romantic sides of yourself and give yourself permission to, to really express your sexuality with your partner. You can kind of be the leader. You can pull your partner in and make out with them and really, let them know that you love them without it needing to lead to sex. So that can help reassure them that you just genuinely want to express your love. and try to prolong, what we call foreplay. So this is another tip and technique. You'll hear my dogs barking in the background. They hear something. So when we look at foreplay, this is often something that's missing from, I would say, 99% of couples. So foreplay is this experience where you can, play around. You can kind of draw out the suspense, add an element of mystery, kind of make some sexual innuendos or sexual jokes with each other, kind of be poking fun at each other, in a really healthy sexual way. And what this does is it builds to the climax. So you're building up this mountain. And sometimes foreplay could be, a couple hours, or it can even be a couple days. Like, you can really start to thread this out, comb it out, like kind of imagine you're making taffy. You're really making the most of the foreplay and stretching it out. And try to really see how you can ignite that playfulness within yourself and within your partner, because building foreplay will actually create safety. And that's a huge thing to getting to having sex, is feeling safe, feeling open, feeling relaxed, feeling in tune, in sync, together. So if you're looking for help with your relationship, improving your sex life or your intimacy, and just kind of feel like, it's kind of fallen to the wayside, or your partner's now using pornography in excess because something's missing from your connection, there's a lot that we can do together. And when you want to work it out together, that's where the fun begins, because you get to have this whole different experience in couples therapy than you do anywhere else in life. You get to talk about sex, which is often taboo. We can't really talk about that with friends, family, or even coworkers. So sex is a great topic to bring to couples therapy, and oftentimes we have fears, worries, emotions, losses, rejection that comes up, and we want to have a safe place to digest that and process it, so that you can leave couples therapy feeling, mindful, peaceful, playful, silly, romantic, and build the spice back into your marriage. So if you're looking to get started, you can book a free phone consultation with me at wisdomwithinct.com. Again, that's wisdomwithinct.com. And I would love to help you build a meaningful, playful, intimate connection in your marriage. And we can talk about sex and everything that goes along with it here at Wisdom Within Counseling. I'm Katie Ziskind, the owner of Wisdom Within Counseling. We have options in Florida and Connecticut. I look forward to working with you.